Okay, brief little update here. We got the frame pretty much stripped down, the body's off it, motor, trans, that's out of it. Still gotta clean out like brake lines, fuel lines, gas tank, rear axle, rear leaf spring mounts. I gotta clean the frame up, I've gotta paint it. Basically, gotta do everything I can to get it ready for motor, trans, the new posi rear end. Transmission sitting here on the ground. It's actually a low mileage turbo 350. I'm going to clean it up, repaint it, new gaskets, new filter in it, all that stuff. That's all real easy stuff to do. The motor sitting over there on the motor stand. It's mid 80s Chevy 5.0 305. Run the VIN on it. Comes back as a interceptor motor, which means it's got a little more horsepower than a regular truck motor. But yeah, I'm going to do some more stuff to it. Probably drop a cam in it. Put a set of 350 heads on it. It'll just allow it to breathe better. A little more horsepower where we're putting a lot more weight behind it than what it came out of. It's also a low mileage engine. We had it in a 86 Chevy G20 van that didn't get used much, so we pulled that. Pretty much have everything here. We've got the radiator shell up on top of the Studebaker over there. It's 29 or 30 Model A. We got Model A headlights that we're going to use on this. Kind of hoping to be able to do an open fender hot rod. If not, we'll do the 41 DeSoto rear fenders, and then we'll do like Model A front fenders and blend them together with the running boards so they look like it could have come from the factory like that. Not sure if we're going to put a hood on it or not. If we do, I've got the two-piece hood off the 41 Dodge behind me that we're going to cut the nose off because it curls down to make like a shoehorn in the front. But we'll blend it so it fits with the radiator shell but also the cowl of the DeSoto. Another change that we made, we decided rather than cut up the DeSoto to make a pickup body due to not being able to find a place to get steel, what we're going to do is we're going to use the four-door body in its entirety, drop it on this frame, which is roughly about the same length. It actually might be a little bit longer than the 41 DeSoto frame, but we'll just adjust stuff, move it around, make it work. Basically turning this into a family hot rod. It'll be a four-door. Put a decent paint job on it. We're going to do disc brakes all the way around. A lot of work needs to go into it. It's going to be about $1,000 to get the frame ready for the body and all that. And we're probably going to do like a 3-inch channel on the body. Just to make it set a little bit lower to match the height of the radiator shell. It's not going to be too difficult. The frame actually turned out to be in a lot better shape than I originally thought. The back of the frame's the worst part, but once it's cleaned up and we replaced the rear cross member where it rotted out, it's pretty much a solid frame. It's more than thick enough to handle the horsepower we're putting in it and the weight of the car. It shouldn't have much flex. So there's really no need to box it in. Just, do a really good paint job on it. And we should be fine. We're going to also try to use the original motor mounts for the frame, or body mounts for the frame. Just replace the rubber donuts that go on them. And then when we redo the floor in the DeSoto, we'll make the cross members so they line up with that, and then we'll put the floor in on top of that and just weld everything together, and it'll be like this frame was meant for that car. I'm going to be using the original dash out of it, probably going to put newer seats, something with like a 5-point harness in it, just for aesthetics, make it look like it goes really fast. I mean, it'll be a fast car, but it won't be a drag racer by any means, just something that somebody with a family can buy, go out, have some fun on the weekends and whatnot. As always, money's a struggle, but we got the original motor and trans that came out of the frame here. It's a Ford Ranger 3.0 V6, fuel injected, pretty much all the goodies that came with it, plus an automatic trans. If anybody's interested in it, contact me through the Angel Customs on Facebook. It's pretty much just going to sit there because I got no use for it. And with that said, it's the weekend before Thanksgiving, so we hope everybody has a safe and happy holidays with the family, and thanks for watching.